My name is Tristan and I'm 37. I live in Groningen for almost now a decade, and I grew up in the north of the Netherlands. The origin of my passion is, I think it's all about, for me it's a lot about art, and I think that is the most beautiful way to express yourself, and even better sometimes than words. And I'm quite an intuitive person, so and it's the basic of my passion. I think that's why I like music, I like dance, I like all these kind of different kind of arts. So yeah. Well, I started DJing, and I did that alone. But I also played in bands, from like stoner rock bands to punk bands, and now I'm playing with Marije. We're a duo, so playing together. So I never played music produced by myself, but I did it always alone. The band which I'm playing right now is called My Dear Was Dear, and it's kind of Arctic indie folk music. Yeah, Marije and me both produced, and half of the songs she wrote, and I did all of the other half of the songs. So we both are producing. Yeah, for me it's like always, I'm always totally in a feeling, I always want to yeah, what I said before, like expressing myself, and when I feel sad or whatever, I want to change it in music, because like, music is more precise than words for me. So I cannot like just say, okay, today I'm gonna write a song. That doesn't work. Totally not. So sometimes I don't write for half a year, and sometimes I do write 3 songs in a day. So yeah, that's how it starts. To get in a feeling, and to express this feeling with using music and instruments. So yeah. I think that is an answer on your question. So yeah, what I told like how I make a song, like going into the feeling and translate it in music. And well, then we have a song, and we try to combine songs which are suited for each other, and then we have the next step of, first we do a lot of gigs, so to get your songs right, and check how people react on it, and then after that you have to find a studio who wants to record the songs, and it's terrible. That's really terrible. I really don't like studio playing. It's like you play it and you think, oh, now it's really good, and then you are not allowed to make one fault, because then you have to do everything again. So it takes like like recording one song can take like a day for 3 minutes music. So after that it will be edited and mixed also, and mix is sometimes another person, because the one who record the songs, it's possible that this person has listened too much to the song, so then it's really hard to mix it. You have to have like a fresh head to mix it. And then you have to put it on a CD or an EP, and there you have another company, and you try to negotiate about price, because you always want to have ask too much money for it. And yeah, and we asked an art student to make the cover of our EP, and when that finished, we had our EP, and sold it during the gigs, and we put it on iTunes, on Spotify, on, I don't know where it is else, Bandcamp, those standard things. So yeah, I think that that are the steps. Yeah. No, we do have sometimes gigs with bands, and then we think, oh, that it fits really well, and we do some concert later on. We're not making music with other bands. With DJing, I am to work with other DJs and other kind of styles, but as a producer, not really. No. Well, I just lately started in the Pakhuis, where I also DJ to book bands, and that's really one part is really hard to do, because what I experienced, the contact with bands is sometimes really hard. You send a message and you don't get anything back, and you ask again, but they have to arrange a lot, like they have to get transferred to here, they have to have a sleeping place, have to have food, and you have to have someone who is doing the music, the loud, the sound, sound engineer, a light engineer sometimes, and you always have to think about the cost, because it's quite hard to get people paid also for that, and in the Netherlands you have to be really big to if you want to live from music. It's really hard. So it's really fun, but also really a tough thing to do. So, yeah. Well, I think as a manager you have to be really social, because you have to connect with a lot of people. Network is really important. If you don't have a good network, if people don't like you, you will not get the right bands. Also, as a band, you need to be really social, because bookers also book because they like you. That we had that a lot. Like luckily that people liked us, and then so we could play really nice spots. And we hear that from bookers then, they say, they talk with each other like, oh, those are nice, those are not nice. So as a booker, that's really important, and to be social, to have a good network, and to be, it's like kind of X Factor or something. You have to feel which bands fitting together on an evening, or to if it will work or not. But I cannot explain really what skill factor X or something. I don't know. So I think that are the most important skills. Yeah. It depends on what you want to do. If you want to make music, for me, it's like don't stick on theory, like, because music it's if you use too much theory, then it's less from yourself. So of course it's handy to have some basics, but don't stick on it too much. And as a manager, I think what I said, like be nice, not overly nice, but normal nice, and speak with a lot of people, and check a lot of bands. So go to concerts and check it out, and also just do it. I think there are a lot of people who are really good in playing music or being a manager or a DJ, but they just don't take the next step. And I would advise them, just do it. The first time I was on stage, my legs were shaking, and I was saying to Mariah, oh God, we're not going to do it, because it was a contest from university. And I said, right, I'm not going to do that. I'm so nervous. But we won the prize, won the first prize then. So after I thought, oh, you always have to do it, Even if you will, as we say in Dutch, you will struggle foul, on the ground. worth it, you know. So you have to get over it, and you know, it's not really a problem to have 5 terrible concerts. You know, I have also played like, and then I walk away like, oh god, I played so terribly, shitty. But you know, in the end it pays, because now we play quite well, and it's because we have 5 or 10 times which were really bad, really terrible. So just do it. That's really important. Give me your hand, little girl. Walk with me day by day. Let's own this place. What you say? Don't turn your back.